right, Jailani Davis. A couple weeks into spring ball. How's it been, man?
The word I like to use is blessed. You know what I mean? Just thankful for the opportunity. Every day is another opportunity to get better and grow on and off the field. So just cherish every moment.
I like that. You're going into your second year here
Yes,
at
sir.
Utah. How much more comfortable do you feel in the program, in your role, that kind of stuff?
I feel like comfortability varies. You know what I'm saying? Like you can be as comfortable as you can be, but ultimately you're gonna have to perform when you're uncomfortable. So as much as I like to say I'm getting used to the program and everything's starting to feel like second nature and everything like that, I'm still working on those areas of weakness in my gameplay. Like I said, on and off the field, film room, on the field, after practice, just trying to grow in all aspects.
Where do you feel you've made the biggest stride in your game from year one to year two?
Year one to year two. Honestly, I'll say trusting my technique and trusting the program. First year you try to just get a feel of how everything is going. The speed kicks up a little bit. It's more of a mental task when you get to this level. So just adjusting that in that aspect and getting my mind mentally strengthened and prepared for this year it's been fun.
Yeah. So you're obviously still a young player, still learning a lot. How have the guys ahead of you, the Teo Johnson, Nate Ritchie's, how have those guys, helped you in your development?
Those my dogs, man. It's a real family bond. I don't think blood could make us any closer. Those are like my big brothers. I'm the oldest in my family, so I'm not used to having any big brothers or dudes to look up to. So it's great being able to go to those dudes in the room and ask questions and just maximize my gameplay. Just build off every mistake and just learn from them ultimately.
I like that. Talk about that, the family culture, specifically on that defense side of the ball, because it's a totally different mindset and culture.
Yes, sir.
On that side of the ball. Just kind of talk about how you would describe it.
Well, it always goes back to our motto, RSMB, and a part of that is just being nasty. When you look around left and right and see a bunch of dudes who want it as much as you and who are hungry just like you and we're all striving for the same goal, I wouldn't say it takes the foot off the gas, but it takes a little bit of pressure off your shoulders. You know that you're surrounded by dudes who want it just as much as you, and they're not looking to let up at all, so why should you?
Awesome. Jailani, we appreciate the time, man. Best of luck as you finish up spring ball.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.